record. There we go. Alright, what up nerds? It is your favorite Asian robot, and today, as promised, I'm delivering the Twin Suns build that you guys have been asking for. I know you guys have been waiting, but, well, I have a lot to do. Anyway, here's the build, and I'm going to show you how to run it, as well as some of the options that are in the build. I'm going to remove my webcam while I go through this. Alright, and enjoy the sounds of waves in the background. I like to have a little bit of background sound, when I'm doing my stuff. Alright, Twin Suns will be your weapon of choice. You'll be having a Predator cell, and this is your optional cell. Alright, we'll go through the optional cell later. For now, it's Evasive Fury, but I'm going to show you later how to customize your optional cell. Alright, we'll come back to that. Your barrel chamber's grip cannot be changed, so if you want to read about it, read the description there. Only the mod can be changed, and for the Twin Suns, there are two options. Now, I will tell you my personal preference. Precision Sights is generally accepted as the mod for the Twin Suns. Why? Because they have really, really bad base damage. If you do not equip this, your damage is a lot lower. However, if you want to play lazy as fuck, like I normally play, the Extraction Catalyst is better for the Twin Suns. Why? Because your abilities all center around dodging. Alright, and being able to mag bomb faster and use your evasive dodge more often, because the Extraction Catalyst is pretty damn swanky. So it's a personal choice. Precision Sights or Extraction Catalyst. I choose Extraction Catalyst, but in some rare situations I will choose Precision Sights because the increase in base damage is genuinely very helpful for the Twin Suns. If I roughly recall, it's more than a 10% increase in base damage, which is then boosted by all your other damage cells. So it's something worth considering. Alright, your Omni cell will be Discipline. Skarn's Defiance is your Lantern with a Zeal cell. You've got the Chrono Helm with a Berserker cell. You have Thrax's Shadow with a Cunning cell. Chrono Grips with a Parasitic cell right here. And Chrono Treads with a Predator cell. Almost a full Chronovore set. So you're going to be extra weak against Umbral. Just remember that. However, if you stack it in this manner, alright, although you will be extra weak against Umbral, you'll be extra strong against Radiant. And the other thing is that it gives you a very, very powerful selection of perks, which I'm actually going to go through with before showing you how to mod this. Alright, Cunning, 10% critical strike chance. Now remember, when you reload with the Twin Suns, the Empower does not increase your base damage, unlike with the Repeaters, no. With the Twin Suns, what it does is it ups your critical rate by 40%. So with Cunning, you will have a 50% critical strike chance baseline with a 1.8 times damage multiplier. On average, alright, you are already doing about, roughly, just from this alone, on average, you are doing about 40% more damage. Okay, just to let you know. That's why Twin Suns build crit. Now, add to that the fact that there's Discipline Omni Cell, which gives you another 8% critical strike chance and damage. Alright, the damage is just a minor increase, but the 8% extra critical strike chance puts you at 58. Now, if you also have the Slayer's Path bonus of 2% for Repeaters, you have a baseline 60% critical strike chance. That's what you want. Alright? Evasive Fury. After dodging through an attack, gain 15% attack speed for 25 seconds. Alright? Now, this bonus, if you choose to mod it, will go down to about 8%. Alright? So it's the difference between 15 and 8. It's only a 7% difference, so that's why you can freely mod this, but I'll show you how to do it later. Predator is necessary for this. Now, a lot of people recently have been examining my builds and saying, I'm not so good at dodging. Can I replace Predator? The answer is no. Why you should always use Predator in 95% of situations is because a lot of builds have mechanics built in to either help you take hits, for example, Aegis. This Twin Suns has the evasion that's built into the Twin Suns, which is literally core to its playstyle. So if you're not evading very well, you won't get as much use out of Predator, but you should always have it because it's what you should aim for. The Twin Suns are an evasive weapon. It is dictated by their perk, Evasive Fury, which is baseline. You literally cannot remove this. So everything centers around dodging. If you're not good at dodging, don't be using the Twin Suns. But the Twin Suns are one of the easiest weapons to dodge with, and we'll demonstrate that later. Alright, so Predator is your bread and butter. Pulse. Every 5th hit is a guaranteed critical strike, but we don't really care about the guaranteed critical strike. That's just in addition to your 60% crit rate, alright? Because remember, this doesn't add any critical chance, all right? It's just guaranteed every 5th hit, critical strike. What you want is the 15% extra critical strike damage, which when you combine with Discipline and Cunning, what you end up with on Pulse, all right? Let's do the math. 1.88, which is Cunning plus Discipline plus the baseline, all right? Plus 15, all right? Plus 10 puts you at 1.98. Add the extra 5, 203. Every critical hit now does 203% damage. On average, all right, let's use 50% as the averaging mark instead of 60, all right, just for easier mathematics. On average, that's already a boosted damage of 50%. And it is further boosted by Predator. Now, Predator is added first. Predator, Berserker, these are added first. All of that then gets boosted by your crits. So all in all, it adds up to a whole lot of damage. Plus 6 Zeal. Okay, rather than going for faster cooldowns, a more effective Lantern is better. Why? You build up shields faster. And that way, every 30 seconds, you've got a good bit of shielding to just keep yourself alive. That's what you want. That's why Zeal is the choice. And also, you can stick close to the Behemoth and deal plenty of extra damage to your Lantern. All right, that's why I prefer it over Etheric Attunement. It just made a lot more sense to me. Berserker, 20% baseline damage. Very useful, very strong. Parasitic. When you take damage, 20% of it is delayed and instead dealt over 10 seconds. This is for survival. This is basically designed to help you recover in a bad situation. Now, what you got to understand is how to mod this. Okay. This Evasive Fury cell is in a prismatic cell slot. This means you can equip any cell of your choice. So how can you change this? If you decide that you don't want the extra 7% attack speed, which is conditional, it's conditional on dodging, you can throw in another Berserker cell here, giving yourself, you have low hit points of only 800, but with plenty of shields and Parasitic, you should actually be able to survive. Parasitic is what will help you survive. So honestly, another Berserker cell is a fantastic choice. All right. If you feel like, for some reason being a little safer, or I don't know, you just like speed, you can put in another Evasive Fury, as I showed you. And I'll show you one more odd little choice that is very humorous. For team play, all right, if you happen to play with Warpike users, change this to a Tactician cell. Why? Because if you look at the bonus of Tactician, after dodging an attack 3 times, grant all Slayers plus 25% wound damage based on their core damage for 15 seconds. It doesn't say convert, all right? It grants all nearby Slayers bonus wound damage. So basically, you'll just help your Warpike user wound faster, which benefits everybody, just so you know. Because if you shoot the wounded part, you're also going to get the Aether Rush benefits, all right? So this is an interesting choice for team play, and it benefits everybody in the team. So if you have a team of 4, a Tactician cell can be worthwhile running instead of Evasive Fury, all right? Keep that in mind, because you would get a bonus attack speed from the Aether Rush anyway, as well as damage. So for solo play, however, either Berserker or Evasive Fury will be your choice. I'm going to demonstrate with full Evasive Fury, all right, just to show you what this build feels like. All right, I'm sorry that the explanation was long. It's just that this one was actually worth covering. All right, now I'm going to go straight into combat and show you guys how this works. But for those of you that don't want to see the combat showcase, all right, you can like, share, and subscribe right here. If you want to support the channel, drop a tip via link in the description of the video, join as a channel member, gain access to various perks, or send super thanks on YouTube, or maybe pop by a stream, super chat, whatever. In fact, while we load in, here are our top supporters. April's top supporters: Bravo7910, Kazmanta, My Lovely Girl, Zavi Uzumaki, Johnny Nar, The Mighty Zeno, Splash'em, Death Dawning 982, River Archer 124, Rec Coates, Michael Riley, Brett Gillen, Old Mr. Cream Puff, Nate Smith, Mike Bogema, also known as Elrin Stormwalker, and Ty Ruthford. As for our Throne of Honor, these are our top members: Death Dawning 982, Plus Ultra, Stephen Martin, Eugene Robson, Pinomies, Old Mr. Cream Puff, Jerry Fast, Logan Schwartz, Ditorius Venom, The Forgotten, Nate the Great, and Zach NFG, all prestige. Thank you guys very much. All right, if you want to get into either of these lists, all you guys got to do is become a channel member or drop some love on stream. Okay, we will head toward the Boreas is the toughest beastie here. It's about 6 levels above us. Please keep in mind, when doing this, all right, that I'm just gonna tell you honestly, you do not, okay, you do not want to fight behemoth 6 levels above you. And in fact, I'm gonna put on a little extra combat music. Some of you may recognize this. All right, you do not actually want to fight behemoths this high above you. All right, it's way worth it to fight behemoths about 3 levels above you. That's the ideal for leveling. Now, look, Evasive Fury right there. That's how you play this style. All right, stay close. You use your Evasive Fury. Now, even if you don't trigger the special attack from the Evasive Fury, you still get all the benefits. Keep that in mind. All right. I missed one of the bombs there, but that's okay. Now, realistically speaking, what I should be doing is taking out these minions. But, you know, I'm lazy. Plus, I want to take some damage to show off. Look, Predator will keep you healthy in general. Alright, so just don't feel too bad about having to take a hit or two. Alright? You should be able to with Predator. Put some nice bombs on the behemoth. And you'll recover your Predator soon enough anyway. Now, you may not heal up straight away, but that's okay. Again, it's okay. Oh no, I got knocked. You'll notice that even with low health, you don't really have much trouble surviving. That's again because of the power of your zeal. Whoa, that was a weird bit of lag there. Now, you'll notice I haven't even used my discipline, mostly because I'm showing off the evasions. The discipline is just a bit of extra in case you need to interrupt a behemoth. I generally will only use it for interrupts. Okay, it's up to you how you choose to use it, but for me, I use it mostly for the interrupts. Why? Because you cannot evade through a behemoth attack and then, you know, deal damage that way. No. If I can evade through a behemoth attack, it's usually better for me. But if I need to interrupt, my evasion cannot do that. So all I can do is rely on the discipline. That's what it's there for. It's a backup. That and the extra bonus damage. But once again, if I can evade, I will, because it's way better for you using the Twin Suns to evade. Alright? Now, even against tougher behemoths, and even playing poorly, or just explaining while playing, you should not have trouble. Against an easier behemoth, alright, let's try out the Stormclaw. Now, it's still 5 levels above us, but, you know, them's the breaks. This is where, well, if there's an opportunity to evade, to smack the behemoth, I will usually try and use the discipline instead. Now, you'll see me dodging a lot. Knock it back. You can use almost all your stamina just to like dodge toward a behemoth, move faster, things like that if you really need to, because you literally have your dodge built in. So just remember that. See? I'm so used to evading attacks that like sometimes even when it's an interrupt, I will evade it. It's a habit. Bad habit, but still. It's a habit. Now keep in mind that if you fight creatures way above you, it will take some time, but again, the build is designed to withstand that. Just keep making use of your evasive fury. Oh no, my boss music went off, but there you go. Alright, ladies and gents, that brings us to the end of the video. It was a long one, but I hope it helps you guys not only understand the Twin Suns fully, but also its, strengths and how it's played. I've decided to do a bit more in-depth with the guides because I felt that it was more necessary. Alright, so thank you very much for watching this video. As mentioned, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to keep the channel alive, don't forget to drop a tip via link in the description of the video. Send super thanks on YouTube, join as a channel member, or send some super chats on stream. Thank you very much. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, and don't forget, top supporters, get into that list. Your name will be in every video. Ooh.